TrinaIntv2.com.
This is Trina, and right now you're tuned in to TrinaIntv2.com. Make sure you keep it locked.
I saw the album cover, and I took a double take because I honestly thought it was Beyonce for a second. I was like, is that Beyonce? What's going on? But is she an inspiration to you?
I love Beyonce. She's amazing. She's like iconically my favorite person in the world. And just because she works so hard, and just I'm from the era of the Destiny Child days, and when I first was going on the road and first came out, I was fortunate to be on this the same tour that they were on, and it was just great to watch her come from there to where she's at now. And that's a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, a lot of focus, a lot of people telling you you can't do it and just whatever, and you erasing it out of your mind, and you just continue to push the door open. I love that.
What's your definition of like being sexy and being fierce?
It's just being confident. To me, you have to be a confident. Sexy to me is confidence. I don't care if it's you could be 50 years old or 20 years old. The confidence in a woman, to me, it shows sexiness. It's not about what you're wearing or if you have the nicest body or if you're just so beautiful. It's so much more the inner side. Like when you see somebody walk into the room, their presence, their aura, it states confidence. It means that you're comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable as who you are. And I love that. That's my thing. I'm a very confident person. You know, I give props always to other women that are beautiful or that are doing their thing, because to me, it's more of an inspiration, because so many people want to see women down instead of up. So I'm just like, I'm confident. Hey, she's fly. That's hot. You look good. I love Beyonce. Like, that's my whole regimen of this whole thing.
Right. Why is that like women in this industry just seem to, I don't know, just...
It's just women in general. I feel like women are emotional people, and some women are not confident, and some women have lower self-esteem, and it's an ego thing. And I think that get in the way of a lot of driven, successful-minded women. I feel like you have to have that drive. You have to be confident within yourself. You sitting here next to me is a confident. You're a beautiful woman. You're sitting here doing an interview, and you're coming to interview somebody else. So it's, if you were all shaky and all over the place, this shows no confidence, you know. And I think that I can give you the same props as anybody else because of confidence. I think that's the biggest thing. And I think all women should have that. If you don't have it, or you have lower self-esteem, you need to find your niche. What is it in you that brings out the best in you to make you stand up and feel empowered and feel like you're a confident woman? I think that's really important. I think that's where a lot of jealousy and envy and all those things come from. It's non-confident women.
What keeps you confident? What keeps you going?
I think it's just being driven, you know. I wake up every day like any other person. I have great days. I have bad days. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, oh gosh, I look horrible. I want to get a facial. It's just different things as a woman you go through. But I love positivity. And I love the next level or the next phase. And I love to know the fact that you come from someplace different and you're driven to be in another situation. You take Beyonce, for instance, and from the Destiny Child days, or coming from a place, and back then everything wasn't designed, it wasn't the flyers here, it wasn't all that, but you were still a beautiful, confident person, and you continue to grow and grow and grow, and now it's like, myself, I come into the game and I wasn't as fly then as I am now. And it's just being 19 opposed to now. So it's, you're young, you're just doing, you having a good time, everything. You want to be sexy, wear the shortest dress, and this is a phase that you go through, as all young girls come out of high school, whatever the case is. And to grow and constantly grow into this woman, you grow into different phases of your life, and you grow more strong and more strength and more power. And for myself, I constantly do. I'm consistent to change and to like, I love this and this is beautiful. Embrace somebody else, because it's not a lot of that goes on. That's why it's so much hate and so much envy and make people angry. I'm not angry. I'm beautiful. I love myself. I'm constantly growing, constantly changing. I'm not perfect. So I can constantly feel that way, to know every single day I'm working to be a better person, or to get to a better phase in my life. I think that's a main important thing for everybody, whether you're an artist, a celebrity or not. Because if not, you fall into depression, misery, hate. You got 5,000 things to say about somebody else. Why? What gives you the right to say something about somebody else? Like, are you perfect? That's how I look at things. And it's just a part of just life. I'm a girly girl. I'm just as real. I have good friends. I have really beautiful friends. I have friends that feel insecure. They don't love because they're not a size 2, but embrace what you are. And that's just what it is. So all together, it's this crazy bunch of women that I'm around. And it keeps me very humble. I'm not sitting around all day with a bunch of perfect women. It's a bunch of different kind of women. And every day we strengthen each other to be the best. Sometimes I just hate everything. Oh, I don't like this. I want to change it. And it's almost like just woosah and get it together. And that's just, this is all about part of being a girl.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that. You mentioned being in a different transition in your life. Now, I recently, last night, I saw the cover of King magazine. And congratulations.
Thank you. I haven't saw it yet.
Oh. Yeah, it was, you know, I mean, you've done it before, but my question to you is basically, you're not, you know, even though it's a seductive pose, you're not showing much. You're, you know, it's still sexy, but it's not, you know, it's not. Right. I mean, like, what was the photo shoot like? Like, what was your mindset?
This photo shoot was pretty cool, opposed to a lot of photo shoots, even opposed to some of my previous King photo shoots. And my main thing was, see, I don't think people really understand, as an artist, sometimes those are the photo shoots that you don't want to do, or you don't want to be sexy. Because of it's a men's magazine, this is what they want, and it can be a little flustering at times. And my thing was going into the photo shoot as, okay, listen, been there, done that. I'm sexy, I'll be sexy, but we're gonna keep it to a minimum phase. And I mean, it was just great energy, kinda. I think the photographer was really great. He understood what I was saying, and I basically wanted them to understand, like, this is a different phase for me. This is my 5th time being on the King magazine. You know, and thanks for that. But every phase is the next phase, to the next level. Like,
you sat down with us last time. We talked about the nude pics that were leaked. And it's funny because I remember when I saw it, when it leaked, and I saw it on World Star that same night. I was like, wait a minute, hold up, I know we just did an interview with Trina. Let me go back. And then our interview sort of alleviated the situation a little bit, because we empathized with you. You know, what are you feeling now, like, with the whole situation?
It's just one of them things that's very humiliating, and it's almost kind of, I go to an award show, my phone gets stolen, and then 5 months later somebody decides, oh, she's doing her thing, I'm going to humiliate her life and try to bring her down. That's how I looked at it. Because if you stole my phone, found it, whatever the case, or stole it, sold it to someone, whatever you did, then why not do this embarrassing thing immediately after? Like, what's the whole waiting process? Like, that's the thing that it just bothered me. I, of course, was praying like, oh God, I hope it just got swept up under the trash or something, but that wasn't the case. And just to face on, it was a moment that I went through, and I was just very, like, down, like, feeling like, why would somebody do this? And then I just kind of, I have these people around that's in the element to say, hold your head up and keep moving up, but this, you can't let this take you into a slump. You know, like, I knew my phone was stolen. I stayed at the awards 3 hours, 2.5 hours after, to look for it. So hoping that this would never happen, because I did take sexy photos, which were my own personal photos. I'm grown, I'm an adult, I'm allowed to do that. But not to get into somebody's hands that would say, I'm going to just go against you and everything that you stand for and put out a photo. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've never had anything so humiliating done. I mean, I don't care about the blogs, I don't care about the bad write-ups and all that, because it comes with the territory. And it is what it is. You know, I consistently continue to be the ever-changing woman that I am. But that thing was one of the things that made me just stop, and I was like, just bastard, like, you know, just bum. And you know, I'm surpassed it. I'm actually surpassed that.
Good. You've heard, but I guess it's been confirmed that Diddy is going to start managing Rick Ross and Nicki Minaj. And I know you did that. You did a little collab with Diddy. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it's cool. You know, I mean, I don't know Diddy like that. I met him, and I mean, I'm a fan of his, and I love his work and everything he's done for the music industry. And I think he's a business person first and foremost above anything. And as long as you got your business right and you in a business mind, then I think it's great. He's a iconic celebrity superstar, and he has the power to take you to the next level, as he have done with his career and many others. So I mean, I think to pair it with somebody that's really smart and is in the level that he's in, why not? Why not?
Hear that?
Why not?
And my last question for you is, how do you feel about R&B artists, R&B women stepping into the rap game? There's video of Brandy doing a few bars,
well, you know,
Ciara doing a few bars.
You know what? I'm not a judgmental person. I don't feel like you should be like held back to what you want to do. You're human. You got a voice. You can speak. If you can rap and you start singing, then sing on. You know, it would be like Beyonce doing Diva, or doing like a, you know, that kind of like them kind of like records, not turning into a rapper, but just showing versatility, just showing that you still hip and you could do something that's transitional, that's different. I actually haven't heard the Brandy record. But I did watch her show, and I heard her talk about it, and she kind of was freestyling. I thought it was fun. It was cool. I feel if you doing something and you love it, and you feel like it's a good thing, and it worked, then why not do what you got? Boxers and athletes and everybody else that want to do music, and nobody's stopping them. So who should say what you cannot do? Maybe you was rapping before you decided to do a deal and was singing, or maybe you was like street rapping or whatever before you was signed as an athlete, and this is what you love. You get one shot in life, and once it's over, it's curtains. So therefore, whatever it is that you want to do and that you love to do it. Why not?
Don't hate, just go get yours. No excuses no more. I just dropped another hit, 'cause I'm that $1 million